Hey, welcome back.
Same day. Someone's lying.
Casimir started talking without prompting.
As soon as we know, we can confront that person and get them to recant their statement. We need to talk to everyone, find clues to the truth, and build evidence to defend the Queen. Once we discover who among them is the mastermind, we'll take action. But be careful. These people are suspicious and sensitive. Say something too blunt or off-putting, and they'll clam up. If we're obviously undermining their plans, they'll have us escorted out of the party, and it will all have been for nothing.
Okay, so anyways, Casimir decided to start talking. This is what we get for loading up the instance before we're ready to record. Kate's dressed for a party. I see.
Yes.
Classy.
Yeah, I should probably put away my sword.
I'm keeping my staff out. I have an awesome. Although I think.
There we go. I have a big sword. I have a big staff. A stick is fine.
I am, however, going to equip my other staff, my dragon staff. Still debating whether I like the jade dragon or the insect skin better.
They're both very cool.
Yeah, I mean the thing is that the jade dragon power set is much better, or the stat buffs. Okay, well, let's go get introduced to the party. I do not have party clothes. That's okay. Hello there, Herald person. Hello.
Introducing a hero who needs no introduction, the commander of the pact, and accompanying the Casimir Mead.
Keep it together, Kaz. You can get through this. Be confident, like Jory.
Casimir, come over here. Don't look so glum.
I haven't seen her in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, dear Casimir. Don't worry your little face over what the Herald's papers say. You'll always be noble in my eyes.
Countess Anise. That's direct and kind of you to say. I'm afraid I don't feel particularly...
You and Casimir are all matchy-matchy.
Yeah, I know. I liked her outfit, and it went for sale.
It's in your choices. Your return to grace is...
Personally, I think you wear her.
Well, the white is and gold is... Yeah. Anyways.
Let's just say
I like your colors.
You can convince the king your value overrides your father's misfortune.
I only hope to be of some small...
And she has a big butt.
That too.
Oh dear. Okay.
Oh, okay, it's not that big. She's just bigger than you in general.
All right, let me see. Walking. There we are. Canich.
How did you do that?
Semicolon.
Nope.
I haven't seen this guy since South Sun.
L.
This is the guy who this is the guy who caused the South Sun craziness.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, why are you here? Bodyguard for the Countess. Somewhat more glamorous than being a prisoner. Yeah. Countess owns you now? Yeah. He's on loan to her from prison, and so long as he's a good grunt, she'll keep me with her, and I don't have to go back in the cell. Yeah, you planning on behaving yourself? Yeah. Yeah, pardon me if I don't entirely believe that you're completely reformed. Especially because you're a Sylvari, and that makes me a little nervous these days. For some reason. Yeah. A crowd of many watching him like a hawk. Countess Anise has treated me with respect. No reason to betray her trust, and she amuses him. Yeah. Yeah, he's an interesting character. One of those people who's not entirely in the wrong, but not in the right either.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he did the wrong things for the right reasons. Let's see.
It's going to take us forever if we walk.
I know. I just was doing it for style. Let's see. Who do we actually need to talk to here? Well, we already talked to...
We need to go snoop.
Yeah, I know we do.
Over here.
Okay.
He was up ill all last night.
Let's see. We're looking for somebody who's actually... Are we looking for somebody named, or do we just talk to random people here?
You have to get close to people and see what they say.
I see.
Excuse me. More wine, please, waiter.
I see. That's interesting. So...
Come and talk to these ladies.
Oh, my.
Oh, they noticed you.
That's because I interacted with them.
Ah, I see.
How is it? Oh, I do hope you're enjoying our office.
Nope.
Mm-hmm. God, this is interesting, and... What is this, just stand around and wait for people to say something?
Yeah. Try coming over this way.
But I thought for certain it was Minister
Oh,
Wee
here you
who
go.
attended court
Yeah, I
when
hear him.
Scarlet was there. Are you sure?
It might be triggered by me if I stand too close. It might only be triggerable by me, actually, because I'm the instance owner.
May the Six watch over you.
Yeah, a vague recollection of that crazy Sylvari walking into her audience with the Queen. It was well before the attack on the city, by the way. I don't know why. Still don't know why I noticed her. I was expecting to see Minister Y's wife here today. Lady Y, she gets the vapors. Fragile constitution. Poor dear can't keep up with her husband. Apparently neither can I. I thought he was in court the day Scarlet had an audience with the Queen. Yeah.
Here, I can get you some.
Let's see. So, I don't want to arouse suspicion. Yeah, if you've seen one minister, you've seen them all. Yeah, it's the dour look on their faces, but seriously, it is rather difficult to confuse Minister Y with Minister Estelle or even Minister Arton. Memory just isn't what it used to be. Which one did you confuse with Minister Y? I saw Estelle enter the throne room along with the goat farmer Minister Arton and a Sylvari. That wretch turned out to be Scarlet, she did. Alright,
I
interesting.
remember hearing afterward that Scarlet approached the Queen. No
Mm-hmm.
one paid any attention back then. Scarlet was a nobody until the Queen's Jubilee.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
Isn't that the cat from the Eastern Commons? The fancy one? Jaunty Snuffles or something? Oh, who put that hat on him?
Oh, jeez, there's that cat again.
Chauncey Von Snuffles.
Mm-hmm.
I have
Let's
enough
see.
laurels to get him,
Ooh,
if I wanted.
wherever did you get that charming brooch, dear?
Anybody got something interesting to say here? Oh, there's a whole bunch of conversations up here, too.
And then he asked me
Mhm.
which pair I wanted, to suggest I couldn't afford both. Why, I should have slapped him on the spot.
Oh, there's Minister Way.
Oh, gods, how did that cat get in here? It's the trouble stick.
He hates the cat. That's funny. That's...
I wish Louise hadn't invited ministers. They make me so uncomfortable. Especially Minister... Excuse me. Are you eavesdropping?
No. Yeah. No, I merely wanted to introduce myself. I'm Cassari Magnus. Yeah. Pleasure to meet you. I'm Lady Allison and her companion, Lady Brynda. Are you enjoying the party? Some of the guests seem rather tense. I wouldn't think anyone could ignore such a beautiful night as this. I'm sure that some ministers prefer dark nights like this to sunny days. I've met a few of them. How long has it been since you visited our fair city? Good God, it's been a long time. But theoretically, she returns as regularly as she can. Yeah. Yeah, so, okay, so Casimir says she's being evasive. So what were you saying about the party? Some of the guests seem rather tense. Particular minister makes you uncomfortable? Of course, Mr. Caudicus, of course, surrounds himself with intrigue, cloaks, daggers, shadows, all that nasty business. Yes, ministers can be dangerous, and I've been to his house.
Yes.
Nope.
His house is dangerous.
Did I hit some wrong button? Yeah, I must have hit a wrong button, because she's still got a star over her head. Enjoying the party. Minister makes you uncomfortable. Yeah, thank you. Maybe we are done. Yeah. Alright, it's interesting that she's still got a... Okay, I just aroused some suspicion, I guess. That's unfortunate. Well,
You
okay.
might have to do it with.
I apparently got what I needed out of that, or at least part of what I needed.
Okay.
So let me just go try and find the rest of this,
Okay.
and we'll see if we can get something else out of her here.
Stop right there.
This shrimp bisque
don't care
is
about your dog's new
fantastic.
haircut.
I need another bowl.
Okay, let me see. Apparently, this group is up on a... Ah, I see. They're up on the, over the bridge.
They're in here, honey.
In where?
They're just in this little circle square.
Oh,
place.
I made the wrong turn.
You made the jump, then you turned around and ran the other way.
Okay. Just do a little listening. A couple nobles. Some random laughing guy.
Minister Estelle.
What? Minister Estelle is being pressured by Minister Marula to retire? Oh, she would never. She's far too ambitious.
Okay, interesting. An ambitious minister, huh?
My time is
Yeah.
precious.
Yeah, the queen throws a good... I'm trying to throw off the scent a little here. Queen throws a good party. It's Countess and niece's project. Okay. Let's see. Oh, wait, I wanted to ask you about something. Only if I make it quick. I'm so excited. Yeah. Is that why Minister Estelle wants to retire? A lack of excitement?
Thank you.
Yeah. Undoubtedly, she likes to be in the thick of things, but Codicus has her doing clerical work later. Okay, interesting. She meets with him regularly, from what I've heard. He'll talk her out of retiring, I'm sure. Okay. Undoubtedly.
Minister Estelle. If she's been meeting with Codicus, she may know something.
Okay, interesting. There's Minister Estelle. Well, I think we still need to talk to this, try and get the last bit of information out of this girl at the other end. It's interesting. I couldn't seem to get a different conversational option out of her. Let's try that one more time.
Yeah, your suspicion bar is looking really good, so you could probably be a little more.
Forceful. And we've gotten
Yeah.
2/3. I've gotten 2/3 of the information we need. My guess is Codicus, of course, because he's got a bad reputation. I mean, there's a dungeon in the game called Codicus's Manor, for God's sakes.
It's a very bad place to get lost.
Hey. Yeah, so I wanted to introduce... I'm going to introduce myself for the third time. Because, sorry, Magnus. Yeah, are you enjoying the party? Yeah. I wouldn't think anyone could know a night as beautiful as this. Yeah. So, I wonder if I should say I heard one minister is spreading rumors about the queen.
I'd say go for it. Your
Yeah.
suspicion level's pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, Minister Codicus is behind it, but he never involves himself directly. He has others do his dirty work like Estella and Arten. They were awfully talkative with him at the last party. I understand.
Of course, Codicus would be involved in anything that undermines the Queen. But he's not the one accusing her. We have to find that person.
Okay, well, we've got information. Yeah. My mind is spinning, so much information. Can we make heads or tails of it? Alright, we know who was in court that day. A farmer with a goat, 2 ministers, Estelle and Arten, and Scarlet. And Codicus lets others do his dirty work for him. Both Estelle and Arten have seen Codicus lately. It must be one of them. Let's talk to Minister Arten first. Okay, well, we're at least moving along here, but yes, as you said, Kate, politics, politics, politics.
Yep, I had to do this one twice.
Twice? Oh, did you? Were you not subtle in your?
No, my computer crashed.
Oh, well, that sucks.
Just as I was at the end of it, and then that's why I came in and I started doing it on Aurora instead of Zandira for a minute, just to
Gotcha.
mix it up. So
Hello, Minister Arten. Boy, you look like a politician, all right.
yeah, doesn't he though?
Yeah. All right. Hello. As I was telling my old friend Codicus the other day, we really must do something about these bandits. They are a hazard. I have reason to believe they're connected to the White Mantle. That is interesting. A random conversation, because the White Mantle sounds like it's going to be coming back into play in the expansion. I'll tell you about them later. Did you see the Scarlet the day she had an audience with the Queen? I did. There were 4 of us in the throne room with the Queen and Countess Anise, and the guards, of course. It was Scarlet, me, Minister Estelle, and some dirty farmer with a goat. Interesting. I'm kind of curious about this farmer, actually.
Farmer with a goat.
And the Queen spoke to Scarlet?
Yeah.
Yes, she was quite polite as always, but the Countess kept whispering in the Queen's ear. It was making us all nervous. Scarlet wanted permission to study with the engineer that designed the watch nights. And what did the Queen say? She respectfully declined. Scarlet was the last in line, and the Queen left before there could be more discussion. Scarlet tried to say more, but the Queen apologized and hurried out. Okay, anything else? The Silvari, Scarlet, looked livid. She stormed out, shoving guards out of her way. She was rather frightening, actually. I imagine that's what Countess Anise saw that made her hustle the Queen away. So, Casimir, does his testimony line up? Yeah, his description of events perfectly matches what Anise told her. Minister Arden is telling the truth. He must not be the one. Interesting.
You convinced me. It looks like Minister Estelle is the one spreading this horrible rumor. Let's keep at it. If we're going to confront her, we'll need serious evidence to back us up.
I know for a
Oh boy.
fact the Queen had a private talk with Scarlet. How? Everyone is saying it, so it must be true.
Oh, well, that didn't take long. Hello there, Lady Claire. Why on earth would you think that? Yeah. Let's see. Oh, whoops, wrong button. Yeah. I wonder if I should tell her it's just a bad rumor, a lie. I got suspicion to work with. Yeah. No, it's not. I saw her in the Salma district shortly after nightfall. She wore a black woolen cloak with the hood up. The only reason I knew it was her was because I bumped into her and saw her face. Yeah. Let's see. If you say so. Casimir.
Ask Casimir.
Yeah, what do you think? Her eye twitched when she said that. I don't think it's the truth. So maybe I should just...
Call her out.
Yeah, you're lying.
Call her out.
Listen, just between you and me, I may not be telling the exact truth, but they offered me a lot of gold if I'd say I was there. Please, you can't tell anyone. You're going to have to testify. Oh, all right. I'll testify that I was paid to lie, but I'll never say who paid me. I don't betray old friends. Still, I wasn't comfortable lying, but my son is ill. I hope the Queen will forgive me. You're doing the right thing.
Good observation. I had a feeling she was lying.
Yeah.
The Queen wouldn't hold a private meeting with just anyone, much less a Solvari with no political connections. This woman will testify.
Okay, well there's evidence number 1, and it's Lady Claire's old friend who did it, so there's something else to work with. Well, let's see what's going on in the main circle here. There's something to listen to right here, apparently.
My niece knows a guard who heard from a doorman that the Queen... Oh, I've said too much.
Yeah. Oh, and hey, here's another very not subtle woman. Hello there, noble woman.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're Kasari Magnus. You're well known in these parts. The Queen recently mentioned you were hosting a summit. She'd like very much to attend. Yeah, it's my hope that she will. Yeah. Let's see if we can coax it out of her. Yeah, yeah, it may be complicated. Oh, I know, those lies that Liza Estelle is spreading. Can you imagine our barefoot queen skulking through the streets at night in disguise? It's laughable. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, you don't think she met with Scarlet? In the throne room, yes, but not in the streets. A Char emissary visited the Queen that night. While the emissaries since left, the guard who was present will testify. Well, nice. That was easy.
Yep.
She and the guard will corroborate the Queen's alibi.
Okay, well that's 2 down. That's some pretty solid information.
You seem distracted,
Yep.
Countess. What are you looking for in this crowd? I could let my eyes
All right, let's go have a look.
Back.
I guess
Back to Minister Estelle.
I was going to say, I guess it's time to talk to Minister Estelle.
I don't think it's her.
No?
No, it's not centered on her.
No? Okay, well,
I see Minister Estelle.
oh, here we are.
Political ambitions. She's been having a lot of private meetings with Minister Codicus.
There she is. No, maybe not. Just keep listening. Come on, will somebody gonna say something?
Come talk over here to this guy.
Oh, hello. There's the servant. Okay.
Is lying a prerequisite for being in the ministry?
Hello, servant.
I like it.
It makes me so sad to think that the people who run our city, our kingdom, can't get along with each other. Now one of the ministers is spreading lies about the queen.
I can take that.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Who do you work for? Yeah, okay, fair enough. Yeah, I only ask because I see you here ready to serve. Yeah, okay, he is preoccupied. Yeah, let's try something different. I've raised some suspicion here, unfortunately. I've had some experience with ministers, not all are bad. Both my wife and I work for ministers. They can be like day and night. My wife works for Minister Estelle. I work for Minister Arton. Do you like your jobs? Most days. My wife has a harder time. Her minister has a gambling problem. If she's winning, she's fine. If she's not, she's dangerous. Would she know where Estelle was the night of the alleged meeting? Maybe. Estelle often visits her old friend Lady Claire in the evening. Ask my wife if she knows what happened. She's a good woman and won't lie to protect a minister.
That's another way
Thank you.
to help us prove the queen's innocence.
Okay.
Nicely done.
Okay. Now what? Yeah, I think we have plenty of information now. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty,
Pretty solid. All right, the servant's
pretty
wife.
solid to me.
Yeah, can testify that Estelle met with Lady Claire. Maybe the threat of her testifying will be enough to shut this down. We have multiple witnesses who say the Queen turned down Scarlet's request. And I can't believe Scarlet, wanted to study with the Watch Night engineer. It's a good thing that considering what happened with those Watch Nights, it's a bloody good thing the Queen turned her down. Imagine if she'd actually worked on the damn things.
No kidding.
Yeah, and we know Estelle's friend was lying for her. For a pouch of gold. Estelle must have coached Lady Claire. It wasn't even too hard to convince her to testify to the lie. So we're ready to confront Estelle.
Looks like we've got everything we need. Time to expose Minister Estelle for the
Aha.
liar she is.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. This should be fun.
Gentlemen, please. Move. I see you've been busy socializing with the guests.
Indeed. Perhaps we should have some words. Yeah. Hello, Busy Bee. I must admit I'm a bit charmed how you flit from flower to flower. And I know all about you. Yeah, listen closely to what Estelle says. Once she's finished, don't be afraid to ask her to repeat what she said. Press her only when you're certain she's lying. So I have a question. Is it true that you work closely with Lord Codicus? Yeah, used to work with Lord Codicus, but now that I'm considering retirement, I've started spending most of my time in the Ministry Library. I hardly ever see him. Tell me more. Admittedly, I occasionally do small tasks for him, but he's still recovering from that awful scandal. He keeps to himself most of the time. Tell me more. Even at parties, Lord Codicus is off doing his own thing, and I'm left to my own devices. I'm just a wallflower, really. Yeah, what do you think, Casimir? She keeps backpedaling. Press her when she lies and present your evidence to counter her arguments. Can you repeat that? Yeah. I used to work with Lord Codicus, but now that I'm... Yeah, that's not what I heard. Yeah. He's my boss's boss's boss. I don't work directly with him. I met someone who says you see Codicus often. Yeah, admittedly, I occasionally do small tasks for him, but he's still recovering from that awful scandal. He keeps to himself most of the time. Let me see. Did we find out she attended a garden party not long ago? I can't even remember. Does that ring a bell, Kate?
Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Didn't
yes.
someone say they saw him there?
Yeah, that's right, yes. Oh, yes, I'd nearly forgotten that. There was a large crowd there. I only saw the legate minister from across the roses. I heard there was only a handful of people there. Even at parties, Lord Codicus is off doing his own thing, and I'm left to my own devices. Just a wallflower, really. Yeah, shy, huh? Oh, yes, I barely spoke with anyone during that entire party. Beautiful garden, though. A witness said you had an aside with Codicus. You talked. You nodded. Fine, he and I talked, but you'll never learn the topic of that discussion, and you can't prove it had anything to do with the Queen. Yeah, I don't have to prove it, I just have to discredit you.
So perhaps I misspoke. Apologies. I shall revise my statement.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay, so now we have to reject her revised statement too?
Your circus.
Yeah. So what if I work with Lord Codicus? It means nothing. It doesn't change the fact that I was there when Scarlet had her audience with the Queen. Did you hear what the Queen discussed with Scarlet? No, they spoke too quietly, with like schoolgirl friends whispering so no one else would hear. Yeah, tell me more. I must have been lost in my own thoughts while the Queen and Scarlet conspired deviously. Yeah, tell me more. I heard the words watch nights, blah, blah, blah. Isn't that bad enough? Do you know how many people died because the Queen gave Scarlet access to the watch nights? Why are you still interrogating me? Yeah. Can you repeat that? Yeah. They spoke too quietly. Yeah, that's a lie. You heard everything. I heard hushed words, but I couldn't make out any of them. The Queen seemed pleased, though. Minister Arton heard everything. His ears must be better than yours. I must have been been lost in my own thoughts while the Queen and Scarlet conspired deviously. And I heard that she was escorted out for her safety. You weren't there. You can't possibly know how they behaved unless you questioned the goat. I spoke with Arton. His version agrees with the Countess's and the goat's. Yes, well, one person's politeness is another's friendliness. Yeah, what a stupid statement.
If you must know, I'll tell you what really happened.
Oh, really? Yeah, huh?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, bloody right. Doesn't matter what happened in the throne room. The Queen arranged to meet Scarlet later that evening. She didn't want any of us to hear them, so she sneaked out. You're sticking by the claim they arranged this in the throne room. Really? Absolutely. Their foreheads were practically touching. They were so chummy. They agreed to something. What else could it be? Tell me more. So it was brief, a look, a smile. Maybe they'd already arranged to meet later. I don't know. All I know is that I saw them under that bridge. It was the Queen and Scarlet. Tell me more. I'm not the only one who saw her. There was another witness who came forward, a noblewoman. Yeah, why am I working? Yeah, because you're an ass. That's why. So let's go through it again. So you're crazy. Anise would never let Scarlet get that close to the Queen. Oh yes, she was in on it too. All smiles and pet this and pet that. Mr. Arton describes a very different atmosphere. So it was brief, a look, a smile. Maybe they'd already arranged to meet later. I don't know. All I know is that I saw them under the bridge. It was the Queen and Scarlet. Yeah, impossible. What time did you see them? Late, about an hour after dark. They were in the Salma district. Caught the Queen's profile, and yeah, the Queen was in her office with a Char emissary at that time. Yeah. Yeah, another witness who came forward, a noblewoman. Tell me more. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You told your accomplice to say it was a black cape. No, it was a red cape, I think. Have you forgotten? You're trying to confuse me. It was a red cape. I'm sure of it. Dark red. If you and your old friend can't agree on the color of the Queen's cape... Wait, I remember now. The Queen was in a black cape, yes. Countess Anise was in the red one. Did I forget to mention they were both there? You know, the Countess wouldn't let the Queen go anywhere alone. You're saying Countess Anise was there too, what? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Alright. So, yeah. We have to eliminate any doubt at all if there's even the smallest chance that Estelle was telling the truth. She's not, but we need to hear Anise say she wasn't under that bridge. Lovely. I'm sure I'd have sensed it if there was some kind of Mesmer cover-up, don't you think? It doesn't matter. I'll know if the Countess was lying when we ask her. Let's go. So we need to speak with Anise. Lovely. Let's run some more and go talk to some more people. It's kind of funny.
It's a very different mission.
By planning the extermination of this entire gaggle of premiums. I thought maybe some well-placed bombs here and there among the topiary. Or perhaps I'll pick them off one by one.
Did you catch that?
No, I missed that.
Would that reflect poorly on your office?
She said that she's not really there. It's an illusion.
Oh.
So you have to find her elsewhere.
Are you even here at all with me?
Yeah, I see. Yes, that's sneaky. She would be tucked away, wouldn't she? Sneaky.
My apologies for the deception, but I must go to unconventional lengths to protect Kryto.
Indeed.
Minister Estelle is claiming that you were there at a secret meeting. She's implicating you. Nonsense. I was at no such meeting. I did, however, receive a mysterious message signed only with the initial E. The note said that Estelle was an abandoned gambling parlor when she was supposedly spying on our queen. Reminding her of this will be
that E again.
Drop her lie.
Who the hell is that E?
Fairness, dignity.
E, again. That guy. This person.
Yep.
Yeah.
He is intriguing.
Mm-hmm. So let's see what Minister Estelle has to say.
I hope you're not planning another interrogation. This is a party, if you haven't noticed.
Yeah. Yeah, actually it's, several people's words against yours. So we have somewhat witnesses who will support Countess Anisa's story. Traitors to the ministry, traitors. They'll find themselves in the streets soon. Yeah, I doubt it. The Queen has positions for those who are honest and honorable. Yeah. There are those of us who see through the ministry's lies, and our numbers are growing. Yeah, Jory would approve. Goodbye, Minister.
I'll have you know I'm very well connected, and
Your connections can't help with this. We know what you've been up to.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean?
We know you couldn't have witnessed this supposed meeting with Scarlet. We hear you were busy meeting with some lobbyist that day.
Lobbyist? What are you talking about?
So much for subtlety. You were busy gambling with some ruffians.
Keep your voice down. That's a baseless accusation.
That's so, Minister Estelle. Perhaps you and I should speak privately and sort this little mess out. Please follow my guards. I'll be with you shortly.
Mm-hmm.
Countess Anise, thank you for inviting us to your party. It's been an entertaining and productive evening.
No one is more delighted by your presence than I. With all that socializing and skullduggery, you must be craving the long
Mwahaha.
Now that this messy affair is out of the way, I feel fairly certain Queen Jenna will attend your summit.
Well,
I think
that's
Minister
good.
Estelle will soon see the value in cooperating with me, rather than rotting in prison for treason. I may have use for her. On a separate note, I do hope you will stay and join the Queen's entourage, Casimir.
You mean travel with the Queen to the summit? I'd be honored.
Yes, I think that's the right play. You will, of course, have time to relay the full details of your father's story at that time.
Oh, I didn't think the Queen would be interested in.
Nonsense. Now go. Say pretty things to my guests and enjoy yourselves for the rest of the evening.
Okay. Well, I'm trying to remember what happened with Casimir's father. That was way back in...
Well, that was way back when we met her.
Yeah, that was...
basically, if I can recall, he gambled away all their money.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. Something like that.
So, yeah. He
Yeah.
invested it poorly. Anyway, they were broke and she got
Yeah.
dislaydified.
For an hors d'oeuvre?
Yeah, so Countess Anise is going to be there at the party as well, hiding secretly, which is useful because she's a powerful mesmer.
I can take that.
And yeah, that's good news. If I have no objections, I'm going to keep dear Casimir for a while. And yeah, if you knew Estelle was guilty, why not just out her? Yeah, so put simply, I'm too close to the Queen for my claims to be believable without support. I'd lose much if our dear Jenna were incarcerated and the ministers know it. So that's where we came in. Okay. Well, that was different. We have a Chaos Orb, which probably has to go to Thaumanova Reactor. Very interesting rewards here. I really should go look into these. Alright, well, that was different.
Yes, it was.
I don't think...
Oh, you logged out before you got to see, what's-his-face, the Sylvari, give Anise what for.
Oh, shoot. Oh, crap, that's too bad. I didn't even think about that. I guess...
Yeah. He just popped by and...
Just to chew her out for not being where he...
For taking advantage of him.
Oh dear. That's interesting. So Timey has good news and bad news. Yeah, the network is being repaired and Flunt wants a personal demonstration of how the device works. And it's as if he doesn't believe the device is actually causing the change. Okay. So Timey wants me to come beat up Ambassador Flunt and haul him off hogtied to the meeting. So, anyways, I guess we'll take care of that in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching. And we will see you next time.
Yeah.
Bye for now.